Morning dear children. Welcome you again to the Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. Let's recall what are things we have discussed in previous class. So in previous class we were discussing about text exercise. I hope all of you have copied the notes and started studying the notes. Today we will be discussing a new chapter, 13, Sound. Now what do you mean by sound? Now I don't think so that I should define sound. So let us quickly look at the example where actually tells you that we hear a lots of sound around us every day. So think of a marriage party. They plays a lots of instrument like guitar, drums, horns, bells, etc. So different instruments produce different types of sound. You come to know easily that someone is at your door when he or she knocks. So sound plays an important role in our life. It also helps us to communicate with one another. We hear varieties of sound in our surroundings. So whenever we talk about sound, all we think of musical instruments, because different musical instruments produce very different sounds. So primarily, sound is produced by vibration of objects. Now what is vibration? To and fro motion of an object. As you learnt in class 7th, the to and fro or back and forth motion of an object is called vibration. Let us take the example of guitar. How is the sound produced? In guitar, have you ever seen somebody is playing the guitar? When you plug the string of guitar, you will see that string vibrates. Vibration of string in terms vibrates the entire instruments, because of which this sound is produced. Now let us discuss some examples. Take a metal plate, hang it at a convenient place in such a way that it does not touch any wall. Now strike it with a stick. When you strike with a stick, you can able to hear a sound. Now touch the plate or pan gently with your finger. What do we feel? Yes, we feel the vibrations. Let us take another example. Take a rubber band. Put it around the longer side of a pencil box. Insert two pencils between the box and the stretched rubber. Now plug the rubber bands. Yes, we can able to hear the sound, and the band vibrates. When a tightly stretched band is plugged, it vibrates and produces sound. When it stops vibrating, it does not produce any sound. Now let us look at some musical instruments and their vibrating parts. Many of you might have seen the manjira, harmonium, kartal, jaltarang, ghattam, etc. These musical instruments are commonly used in many parts of our country. These instruments are simply beaten or struck. Can you name a few other musical instruments of this type? Now try this activity at home. Take a hollow coconut shell and make a musical instrument known as ektara. You can also make it with the help of an earthen pot. Play this instrument and identify its vibrating part. Make a list of familiar musical instruments and identify their vibrating parts. So when you hear sound, just consider that there has to be some vibration is involved there, and without vibration, sound cannot be produced. So the cause of sound production is vibration. So let me conclude today's session. We have discussed about sound, and with the help of some activity we have discussed that sound is produced by a vibrating body. So dear children, I have attached the URL video and notes to the classroom, and all of you please attend the test paper. See you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.